Now, what would you do if someone tried to break into your home at 7 o'clock in the morning?
It's the moment gunshots ring out. Multiple fatal shots fired at a naked intruder.
Now, there's a recent story out of Studio City, California, where a woman was inside of her home and a naked man tried to break in. Luckily, there was a neighbor that came to help out. He happened to be a 79-year-old Vietnam veteran. He confronted the intruder, mentioned that he was armed. The intruder was not deterred. The intruder ended up proceeding to body slam the elderly man and breaking both of his legs.
Approaches the male 79-year-old and body slams him on the ground.
The victim, who is a Vietnam War veteran, suffered 2 broken legs and was taken to the hospital.
At some point during the scuffle, a gun went off and ended up killing the intruder. So it begs the question, what would you do if someone started to break into your home? What would you do if you were the neighbor? We obviously know that events like these are happening all the time nowadays. Brazen attacks are happening every single day. Now, I do these daily segments just to bring awareness about real world incidents that are occurring and encouraging you to think about it. Now, if you have a plan or you're doing any type of daily training, feel free to share that in the comments section or link a video. I'd love to see what you're doing. With that said, I'm going to get into my 10 daily draws. As always, stay safe, stay prepared, and thanks for watching. I'm going to go ahead and critique myself here because there are some issues that came up. I started off pretty strong. The first few repetitions were okay. But instead of watching the good ones, let's break down the ones where the issues were. Here's the first one. Watch the grip, middle finger very close to the trigger guard. So the next step here is to think about it and slow the process down. A good thing to do is break these down into micro steps. The unholster, the clearing of the garment. But now I start letting go of the shirt again. A little too soon, that's where it's getting hung up on that site. So I'm clearing the garment, but I'm letting go before I have it completely cleared. And there I just missed completely. Go back to over-exaggeration, over-exaggerate the clear and the hold, and continue your reps. My issue is I continue to push the envelope with speed, which isn't always a good thing. There, I just cleared the shirt. I let go of it too soon. Perfect example again. Letting go.
Here. I'm not holding.
Good. Back to over-exaggeration.
I need to make sure that I hold so it clears completely. Lift, hold, release, and then marry.
It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to do it. So you see the over-exaggeration right there at the fist, where I'm at the chest. But as I try to speed it up, I lose grip of that.
I let go there. I cleared it.
Watch that finger.
Let go.
All right, let's stop it right there. From a coaching perspective, it's very important to not only go through the reps, but if you have the ability to film yourself while doing it, you're going to start to notice things that will hopefully register to make you more proficient for your next training session. You're starting to identify deficiencies, and the best thing you could possibly do is slow things down and improve upon them. So thanks for watching. Again, stay safe, stay prepared, and we'll see you on the next video.